NuubCast.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus. This is a WCG qualifier match between our wonderful friend Tazernix and his opponent T.A. Spider. Now this, you're going to recognize this map, but you're not going to recognize the tile set because this is being played on WCG's version of Shakura's Plateau. Now, what you're going to notice right away is it's very brown. This is a desert tile set as opposed to the normal cavern tile set that we're used to. Apart from that, I don't think that there's anything else different about the map. Same destructible rocks here in the corners. Same spawning points. I think they actually force cross spawns on this map. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else different about this map. We do have the neutral supply depot here, but this is going to be Tazernix, who is High Masters Protoss player. His opponent, T.A. Spider, is a Grandmaster Protoss player. So once again, we're going to see Tazernix putting up his skills against one of the best on the server. And I think this is the Southeast Asia server. This guy, the guy that he's playing, is one of the top guys on the Southeast Asia server, which, if you don't know, Tazernix is from Australia. Anyone who is potentially new to NuubCast, welcome aboard. This is a place where we focus on non-pro replays, and actually we rely very heavily on you, the viewer, to send in excellent games that you've played that have been interesting, fun, exciting, and really just entertaining, because that's our focus here. We do try to educate slightly when we see things that are wrong, but because we're dealing with new players and low-level games, we take for granted that there's going to be a lot of mistakes. Though not so much at this level. When you get to the High Masters, Grandmasters, and there's a gas steal by Spider. When you get to this level, you don't see as many of the micro and macro fails as you often see at the lower levels that we try not to point out as much. Unless it's like a huge factor in the game, which often it is, so we do talk about it somewhat. But that being said, if you have a game that you would like to have cast here on NuubCast, please send that to noobcast@gmail.com, and I will send it to my screener, and he will happily tell me whether it sucks or whether it's good. I actually, last week, I cast several games, and I told you guys that I was down to my last 7 or 8 games, which is still true because I got a few more replays, but actually received quite a few replays this week, but unfortunately all but like 2 of them were rejected. Most of them were one-sided, but beyond that, and some of them were just really super long and just had tons of downtime and just not entertaining games to watch, and games that, you know, you die of boredom until like the 25-minute mark, which those are not fun. It looks like Spider's just doing a this is one of those double gas 4 gates where you put 2 probes in each gas, and if you do it that way, you're able to mine enough to have constant stalker production on what is a regular 4 gate. What we don't see here, oh, here's the pylon, but Tazernix has found the pylon, but I think he's already got warping finished. He's about to finish his warping, and these 3 gates are going to finish in just a few seconds. So unless Tazernix kills this pylon, he could have some unwanted guests. His robo is up. He's got the observer out. Might regret having not made that immortal first, because yeah, now Spider able to warp in, and he's going to be outgunned over here. 5 stalkers to 2 and a zealot. Nice focus firing by Tazernix to take out that 1 stalker, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Now if he can take out the, yeah, he's going to be in trouble. Tazernix is going to have to focus on getting some sentries out, walling in here at the top. He's going to be in some trouble. Is immortal coming? It is coming. It's not quite out yet. Decent force field, good enough to keep these guys out of here. This pylon, he probably wanted a little bit closer because you're hoping that you can warp it on the high ground once you get up there. But that pylon is going to be too far away to do that. And, oh, another force field. Does he have another force field? Focusing down this Immortal. Spider is... but the Immortal does take out several of the Stalkers. 2 more Stalkers being warped in. And Tizernix may or may... Oh, nice wall off here by Tizernix. Going to keep any extra units out while he takes care of these Stalkers. Got to watch his sentry here. Very nice micro battle going on here between these two guys. Nice force field. Going to keep the probe out. Oh, man. Tizernix is doing yeoman's work here. Doing everything he can to keep... Oh, no. He's got to kill that... He did kill the probe already. Okay, good. So now they're not... And the second Immortal is out, so he could very well hold us right here. He's got enough probes out to be helpful. And the Zealot's going to go down, and this Immortal will easily be able to take out those 2 Stalkers. Can he get down there and kill that pylon before the next round of warp ends? Tizernix did lose a few probes that he probably didn't want to lose. Let's take a look here. Wow, he lost... Wait a minute. Yeah, he lost 15 probes. So that was a very effective harass by Spider, and it looks like he's not finished yet. Still warping in units from the high ground. Nothing going on over here for Spider. He's getting blink, but Tizernix is going to be behind in tech. Another Immortal coming out, and he's going to need it. Nothing in this gas over here. 3 in this. Observer following the army around, doing a good job. Blink gonna be ready soon. Curious as to what Tizernix is gonna do after this Immortal finishes. Robo down here for Spider wants an observer of his own because he sees that observer following him around. And it looks like Spider just waiting for that blink to finish. If he goes up there now, he's gonna be sad for that decision. Just warping in some more Stalkers. Even if he goes up with that many Stalkers, he's gonna be sad. Force fields are down, but now Tizernix knows about the blink. No more Immortals coming out. Tizernix just trying to make probes. We have a sentry now over here for Spider. Perhaps wants to go up with a Guardian Shield. Or maybe have enough energy to force field those Immortals out or something. I don't know. And there's the Warp Prism. I don't see any... DT tech as we see Spider taking an expansion here. Bit of a ninja expansion. I think Spider might just be trying to do what is a de facto contain here, just trying to keep Taz in his base. Where's this rallied to? Is he going to rally right into the expand? He's going to see it. Yep, he is. When that Warp Prism comes out. But Taz doing what he needs to do. Going to get the Warp Prism out, trying to get some harass, trying to catch up economically. And off it goes. You see down here. I'm not sure. I think I like this map better as a desert tile. He's going to go right past that expansion. And all the probes transferring over now. He's probably just going to warp something in. And why wouldn't he? Because all these probes are going to be coming over here. A couple Zealots. And now Spider's Observer is in. He's going to be able to blink up into this base. It's a lot of Stalkers. Does not want to blink into that, that's for sure. Waiting for the the Nexus to finish, but now Spider's moving his entire army over to the 30. Wants to save that Nexus. Not paying attention, and the Zealots are just focusing down the Nexus while And Taz taking the opportunity to move out. He's going to be able to kill that pylon now. And it's actually going to take out Spider's Observer. That was actually very good by Tazernix, getting Spider off of his natural, moving out, taking out the pylon and the Observer. So now he's actually in very good shape. He is up against Blink, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem with these 3 Immortals. But Spider's base is up and running now. He's going to need to have Spider here just basically able to pick and choose his attacks. He can just kind of hit and run here. As Tazernix, though, he's moving out. He's not he's moving right up to that 3rd. He wants to kill it. And Spider knows that he does not have the army to face this army straight up. And Tazernix turning around. What are we going to see? Some kind of a base trade or something? Spider, though, moving in. He's going after Tazernix's main. And it looks like he's going to walk right up. And he is walled off here. So, although, of course, these guys do have Blink. And it is going to be a base trade. Tazernix walking right up into Spider's main. And Spider doing the same. Now, Spider has a lot fewer units, but Spider has the extra base. Tazernix does have Immortals, so he's going to be able to take down buildings very quickly. But again, Spider has this extra base. But if it comes down to armies matching, Tazernix is... well, they're taking down each other's production. These probes trying to sneak out. Not to no effect, really. Tazernix Nexus going down. Spiders, gateways, all going down. Nice. Force field keeping the probes in, and all of them die. Every single one. Of course, many more probes over here. Spider, though he does have money, he's got 1 gate to warp in. He might want to do that soon. At least take advantage. He is building some more gateways here. He's actually sending in some DTs now. But again, Tazernix does have observers, so this should not be a huge issue. Tazernix building a gateway over here. I mean, a nexus over here. And Spider looking to rebuild and get back into shape over here. Alright, sorry I had to step away for a second, so I'm just getting back into the action here. We're back in the middle of a base race. Tazernix and Spider taking down each other's bases. Spider opting to get back into his expansion, rebuild. Tazernix building at Spider's natural. Dog barking in the background. Spider taking yet another nexus over here. He realizes that he's actually in a very weakened position, and that he can get himself in big trouble here. These Immortals are just tearing through these Stalkers. But there are DTs over here, and unless Tazernix gets his Observer back here, he's going to be in deep duty. Where is his Observer? Is his Observer already dead? He may have lost his Observer. I think that's what happened here. I think Spider actually came in and picked off his Observer because he's got DTs and he knows that Tazernix can't make anymore. So now Tazernix is hoping to go in here. Oh, he's getting denied from the base here as the DT tears away at his Nexus. If he can get 400 more, he can make another Nexus back in his main, but it doesn't look like he's going to get that much money before his Nexus dies. But he is in Spider's base, and he's tearing it up. And down goes the Nexus, but as soon as that Nexus dies, he's going to know that there's another Nexus. Of course, Spider not going to be able to really rebuild. He doesn't have the probes, isn't he? And right now we're basically just waiting for... I don't know what Spider's going to do. It doesn't really matter what Spider does. If Tazeranex finds his base, he's pretty much dead. Because there's no way that one DT or even two DTs can take out all these units by the time Tazeranex gets in and takes care of Spider's base. Because he doesn't have the money. He's not going to make enough money. That's funny. Oh, he blunk away. And Spider GG's and leaves the game knowing that there's no way out. Good job by Tazeranex. Really liked the way he sent out the War Prism, forced the Contain to move away. He moved out and basically took control of the game. And even though it went to a base trade situation, Tazeranex definitely had what he needed to take care of business. Good game. Enjoyed watching. I hope you guys did too. Keep climbing that ladder.